Rosa Morales was bent over the diner counter, scrubbing at a stubborn coffee stain, when she first heard the sound of engines rumbling down Main Street. Normally cars passed through town lazily, with no urgency in their tires, but this was different. This was heavy, measured, purposeful. She looked up just in time to see the convoy appear. 3 black SUVs, windows tinted, gleaming under the midday Texas sun. Her breath caught. Nothing about that sight belonged to her little town, where most vehicles were rusted pickups or farm trucks with hay piled high. The bell above the door jingled as it swung open. The smell of hot oil and frying bacon mixed with the sharp scent of polished leather. Men in dark suits entered, their shoes clicking against the checkered tile floor. At their center was one man with a hard jaw and mirrored sunglasses, holding a sealed envelope. "Ma'am," he said, voice firm but flat, "this property is now under government control." Rosa blinked. She thought she had misheard. What? He placed the envelope on the counter and slid it toward her like a dealer pushing chips in a poker game. A bold red stamp on the papers inside glared up at her. Property seizure notice. Her rag slipped from her fingers. "This diner," she stammered, "is mine. It's been my family's for 70 years. My grandfather built it. My mother worked these booths until her hands bled. You can't just—" "It's already done," the man interrupted. He tapped the papers once with his gloved finger. "Federal jurisdiction. Eminent domain." The words felt like bullets. Rosa's chest tightened. She looked at the photographs lining the diner's wall, her grandfather beaming in front of the building's opening day, her mother holding her as a child behind the counter, the town's little league team eating ice cream at the booths after a summer win. Every memory, every life, had passed through these walls. "This is wrong," she whispered. The man removed his sunglasses. His eyes were gray, unreadable. "Ma'am, you have until sundown to vacate the premises. After that, we enforce." The diner door opened again, but this time, it wasn't government men. It was neighbors, townsfolk, farmers in dusty boots, the retired teacher with a worn purse, teenagers still sweaty from football practice. They pressed against the glass, faces pale, whispering to each other. Word spread fast in a small town. Inside, Rosa's father, Kane, tapping against the tiles, made his way forward. His gray hair was uncombed, but his voice carried weight. "This diner fed half this town during the Depression. It's Morales' land, not the government's." The agent's jaw tightened. "Sir, the order is binding. Do not interfere." "I'll do more than interfere," the old man snapped, slamming his cane on the floor. "You'll drag us out dead before we give this up." Gasps rippled through the diner. The crowd outside grew restless, fists banging against the windows. The agent signaled to 2 police officers who had been waiting outside. They entered cautiously, their hands hovering near their belts, eyes darting between Rosa, her father, and the growing mob outside. Rosa's heartbeat thundered in her ears. The paper on the counter blurred. She grabbed it, crumpled it, and shoved it back into the agent's chest. Her voice shook, but it didn't break. "You'll have to drag me out too," she said. The room exploded with noise. Outside, the crowd roared, some chanting Rosa's name, others yelling at the police. Blue and red lights flickered against the diner's windows, casting shadows over the photographs on the wall. And Rosa realized something then. This wasn't just about a diner. It wasn't even about her family. It was about whether ordinary people still had a voice when the government came knocking.